updated my channel name to the many M's of Megan, because I got my medical nightmare side, I got my mom's side, and I got my Megan side currently. It is day 33 out of day 100 until I quit my job. So, some exciting news. I chose to go back to school to get a degree in physical therapy to help people like me who struggled with having blood clots and still struggle to have blood clots, because I'm constantly getting CT scans, ultrasounds, seeing my vein surgeon, seeing my hematologist, everything all the time. And while I'm in there, I always see patients just like myself of varying ages, of course. Like, my stuff all happened when I was 16 initially, and now I am 29. I've had 6 vein surgeries. I'm supposed to have 2 more, but insurance is fun because they're considered cosmetic unless you're in a medical emergency. But if I don't get the cosmetic ones done, quote unquote cosmetic, then I could lose my leg or worse. So, but that's how medical insurance rolls, people. An update on that, I literally just saw my vein surgeon 2 days ago, and I'm having a lot of issues with the back part of my knee. I have a lot of like vein disease and vein reflex there from all like the damage from having so many blood clots. Yeah. Having so many blood clots has caused so much scar tissue and backflow in the vein. The vein is closing and like draining about 20 times slower than the average person's. However, if we remove said vein that's causing problems behind my knee, I was fair warned that being at my knee, if the veins around it cannot make up for the flow of that vein being gone, that just greatly increases my risk of losing that part of my leg, which, of course, when I was 16, I made it very clear I did not want to lose my leg at any cost. So, pretty much just being told I either have to go on disability or I just have to deal with it. So I hope technology gets better, right? Can we all just hope that for everyone's sake? But I love helping people who are just like me, and I look forward to finishing this program and being able to do that. So, find a lot of inspiration from constantly being in the doctor's office with people who are 2 to 3 times my age with my same issues, and just seeing how much they struggle. And I go, well, if you can help people that are even younger than me and myself, and then help people older than me too, why wouldn't I? So, of course, being a mom and working full-time and being in school full-time is a challenge, but something I'm willing to take on. So, yeah, currently working on the degree, and man, I hope it allows me to help so many people. That'd be so cool. I love and I hate it so much when I see people who have my similar issues, because I understand how much it sucks, and I understand how challenging it is on the daily and then just in general for life, and it's not fun, and it's really hard for people to understand. Like, imagine explaining to people your age, like if you're in your 20s, right, like me, explaining to a whole bunch of people in your 20s, like, yeah, I've had over like 80 blood clots, I've had 6 different vein surgeries, I have like a genetic condition that causes all the blood clots that I can't control, I'm on a blood thinner, so I can't really do sports. Luckily, the blood thinner allows me to eat and drink what I want. It's Xarelto, for those of you who don't know. Hey, welcome to the channel. When I was pregnant, had to do Lovenox shots twice a day for a year, and because of that, my My abdominal wall has taken, imagine just like stabbing yourself with a needle about like 800 times in your abdomen. That's pretty much what that's like. It's not a fun time. And then of course it's genetic, and of course my son has it. So even more so why I am pushing so hard to get in the medical field to help people like me, because like God forbid something happens to him like it happened to me, but you know, to be able to inspire my son to do something that will help people, but it's still something you're super passionate about, is what it's all about. Hey, welcome to the channel. I was doing my day 33 out of 100 update. At 100 days, I'm quitting my current job, so I gave myself 100 days to do it. And so far, I'm 33 days in, and I have been in school again now for 25 days. So I would say I pushed myself extremely hard right off the bat to be like, hey, your job is not appreciating you, and it's not going to take you anywhere in life. And instead of beating a dead horse, you can figure your life out. There's something to be said about the midlife crisis that happens when you have a child, right? But I'm not midlife, and I don't consider it a crisis. To be like, well, having a child has inspired me to want to fix my life, to give him a better life, and to give myself and my husband a better life. So why wouldn't I do it? This also stems from like last year I was supposed to go to Amsterdam and speak at a surgical vein conference, because I've had a lot of experimental vein surgeries done on me that actually were very successful. They usually only do these certain kind of vein surgeries on people who have blood clots in major arteries, and mine were in about 40% of my whole venous system. Hey. Guess what, chicken butt, that's what's up. But I was supposed to go speak at this vein conference in Amsterdam. However, that kind of money to go fly to Amsterdam to talk to people about being a patient who's had these vein surgeries, someone who's my age who's had all these surgeries and gone through sclerotherapy, angioplasty, cutting balloon angioplasty, stenting of major veins, and like all these things that you don't hear about people my age going through. It was kind of like I was going to be a very small fish in a very big pond. The kind of people that were at these conferences are, God, multi-millionaire doctors, and I'm someone who makes like subpar income what I do. So I think I would have inspired doctors talking about my story and pushing doctors to continue to discover new surgeries, new ways to help patients. I think I'd be a great advocate for that. But man, getting yourself off the ground to be like financially able to just go travel to help people, man, that'd be like the dream to do with what I'm in school for, right? By helping people like me. We'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually. But for right now, step one was getting back in school to get my doctorate so I can help people like me, and then hopefully be able to take the next step within 5 or 10 years and actually travel and share my story for people, to inspire young people who have blood clotting disorders and have had any form of blood clots or any kind of vein disease or any kind of struggle, venous insufficiency, struggling to explain it to people, struggling to explain it to even like your work and your job, because it's considered like a disability to have it, because it is. If you've ever had like a vein twinge or any kind of vein issue, it is not fun. It's very painful. The veins are very sensitive. So yeah. That's my update on that. Let me see what people are saying down here. Of course, there's some restricted messages. That always happens. And I do not understand. I do not know who Megan Knight is. unless you follow me on Twitch, I stream World of Warcraft and Hearthstone. Those are my games of choice on PC when I have time. You know, work full-time, school full-time, mom full-time. I don't really have the luxury to sit there and go play video games right now. But that is so funny. I just keep seeing the random comments that keep popping up. But yeah, I hope going on live occasionally and giving updates like this does inspire people to, change your life, change something that you're doing. Like, if you're not happy, man, having a baby changed my perspective on life so hard. Like, I was 16, I was told I was gonna die from my 2 surgeons. Like, I went into the ER thinking I had a leg cramp, and was sitting in the ER being told that I had so many blood clots and that I was not going to make it, and there would be no way, even if I did, that I'd ever be able to have kids. I had to go through hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of surgery to be able to have a kid. Now I have a son, and it gives you that kind of sense of, like, not that you're unstoppable, but that there's people willing to help you to get where you want to go and get your goals achieved. So that's where we're at. So I'll give an update again in about a week. Thank you all for tuning in to day 33 update of what I'm up to. So thanks, guys. Bye.